I am almost back into Little River Canyon outside of Leesburg, and I got behind a very dangerous motorcycle gang. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm trying to keep my distance because I know they go into panic mode when somebody's near them. But they made me nervous because they're going around these tight curves, and the guy up front kind of smoothly made the curves and leaned over, but everybody in the back was like jerking their motorcycles around and like freaking out. Oh my gosh, she just fell down. She just fell down. Oh, poor girl. I'm gonna go check on her. Oh my goodness. She said they said help, that motorcycle's gonna roll back. Whew, I'm glad she's okay. Those things are heavy. Oh, my emergency brake's on. How do you turn that off? I have never been this way. I'm gonna wait on them to go. Was a little mad because the guy in front of her slammed on her brakes right on that hill, and it kind of threw her groove off. I drove a Yamaha Virago 750 once, considering buying it, and I drove through downtown Anniston, and somebody pulled out in front of me. And it was a big motorcycle for me. I mean, I rode some dirt bikes and stuff every now and then, but anyway, needless to say, I slammed on front brakes and back brakes. I didn't fall over, but I thought I was going to. We weren't going fast. It was going through like downtown. Light to light to light. And I turned around and took it back and said, no thank you. Okay, that's my workout for today. I have not been in this way. She was so mad, but she's okay. Sorry, it's still on my mind. Oh, look at turkeys. 3 turkeys on the right. 4 turkeys. that still got me a little pumped. I knew when she stood up, she was okay, and then when she started to lift that bike, I thought, first of all, even if she can lift it, it's going to roll backwards down the hill. And I know, I guess she could have grabbed the brakes, but I didn't even know what to do, except stand behind it and hope it didn't roll down the hill. Anyway, they're all okay. They're all friends. They're going to work it out. Let me turn this off. I've been, I do not remember going into Little River Canyon this way. Oh, I know why I don't remember this. Because this ain't the way to the trail. Oh my goodness. I gotta turn around. Yeah, but she had on like, I think leather pants and a jacket and all that. If she'd have been in shorts or a tank top and all that, she'd have been a little scratched. I gotta figure out where to turn around and figure out where I'm going. Okay, I found it. Another good reason I have Onex off-road and hunt and everything else, because I can go right to where I've saved it before, or right to where it has all the mapped out trails already, and I can know exactly where I am, because I would have driven right past this in a minute following my Google Maps. Anyway, I'm still anxious because she fell down. Oh, this is cool. Another different one. This is supposed to go to a different trailhead, one that I have not been to. My bride is not with me today. She's on her way to... Oh, there's some old barns on the left. She's on her way to Montgomery to meet up with Geronimo, and they're going to go shopping. They're shopping. It's easy if you got all the destination. Yeah, that was a song by the PSB, Pet Shop Boys. Anyway, so this is a whole different route. I know the last video, entering Cherokee County. You know, speaking of Cherokee, when I was a kid, went to Gatlinburg, or somewhere in the Smoky Mountains, and my grandmother took us all to a Cherokee Indian reservation, I believe, and I remember so many, and I guess they were real Indians. I mean, they looked Native American, American Indian, indigenous Indian. Look at that gigantic condor. No, I'm just kidding. That's called a black vulture. But I remember them, and it was fascinating to me. And they were, you know, dressed in like full headsets and everything. And I don't know if all that's considered bad now, but it was fascinating to me as a kid. I remember my grandmother bought me a little tomahawk. We call them hatchets now. And the handle was plastic or wood, I don't remember, and it had a little rubber blade on it and little tassels hanging off. No, it had feathers hanging off. I don't know. I have forgot I had that memory till I remembered that and then it was a memory that I had not forgotten yet, which makes it a memory that I just remembered. So I am somewhere high on Lookout Mountain, and I just look out and proudly say that my home. No, I don't think I'm anywhere near Lookout Mountain. don't even know if that's an actual place. Hey, look at those two targets on the right. Oh, never mind, that's a frog made of tires. I'd consider tire art in my yard, because I am from Alabama. That and toilet planters on both sides of my road. It's the Alabama columns. You know, some people with money they ain't spent yet, they build columns and put up a gate and everything, and those are pretty cool. For those of us without the money, we'll use old toilets. They're porcelain, they shine, they're really attractive if you can plant the right flower in it. And you can water it and they drain themselves. Okay, this thing is telling me to turn left right here. I better read this sign. Private road, authorized guests only. Well, I don't know where I am, because it says I can't go there. Well, that didn't turn out too well. This is a dead end. Okay, on X. I'd say I want my money back, but y'all don't make me pay anything for it. Maybe it's right here. 427 Cherokee County. Let me stop and think. And of course I don't have service up here, so not much I can do about that. There's a little boy and a little girl on that porch on the right staring at their four-wheelers out in the yard. Maybe they are waiting on it. Okay, now it's saying go. Yeah, there's a sign right here. This is where Google Maps was telling me to go, and I'd messed up and hit. This is it again. Private road, GNEAC residence. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let me read the sign. Okay, I'm going back. I don't see any other way. And it says turn left onto County Road 127. Okay, I see the option now. Everybody's been going through, I guess, this road right here on the left to get to that spot when they can go down one more and go the right way. And again, it mapped it right that time. It didn't the first time. Well, now it just did it again. 427. Oh my goodness. This ain't gonna take me there. Crap. Maybe it is a county road. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. I'm getting embarrassed driving back and forth in front of all these kids. But I'm gonna do it again anyway. Oh, they're coming out to just wave again. I guess I'll wave to them again. This is the third time I have waved. It's pretty cool. Kids are cool. Okay, so I gotta go 127. And I'm going this time. Maybe nobody will, but there's a house for sale. I can always say if I get abducted that I'm looking at a house. Yeah, it says County Road 127, so I guess we'll see if it is. you want to see a bear in a truck, go left. I do want to see a bear in a truck. Actually, I want to scratch my truck with that. Okay, there, I scratched it. Its sign also said not responsible for accidents. So like I've said before, if you come out there and you have an accident, they're not going to change you. So you better come prepared. Probably a big gate blocking off access to the road down here. Maybe not. This is obviously not a main road. So there's somebody may come out here and address my presence. I didn't bring any presents. Maybe if I brought gifts or something. I am most definitely in somebody's yard. No trespassing. Violators will be shot. Oh, there's the road down there. Oh, this is a county road. Never mind. They must have just taken the county road signs down and put up their own signs so they can't drive through here. So I think we're back on track. It's not supposed to rain in Alabama for another year, but there are clouds. So I'm looking for the trailhead. The trailhead should be low. Oh, I know where it's going to put me. Up on top of the hill where my bride and I came out the last time and did not keep going. Here they are again. They made it. So I should have just followed them because they obviously just went where I thought I was going. But I wasn't using my map. So this is the actual trailhead. That is a Mahindra Powell trailhead. The only way you can make a Mahindra Rotox or whatever they're called street legal, which I don't care what they do, you can write anything you want here up here for all I care, but is to take the data plate off an early Willys and mount it under the hood or inside the dash somewhere, and when you go register it, whoever comes out and look at it won't know any difference. It works. Don't ask me how I know. I just dug a little deeper on X off-road, and I'm actually several miles from the entrance of the trailhead I'm looking for to go to the water, and so that's okay. I just came in a little south of where I needed to be. There's barely any water down there. It's been so long since it's rained. I was going to show you, but I'm not. I'm going a different way. I'm going to go on Little River Canyon Parkway. I want to find, I don't know. I'm always like the just the wanderer when my bride's not with me. She helps me navigate when I'm looking for something specific. So anyway, Grace's High Falls. I know there's no falls here right now, but maybe Grace will be here. It would have been right over there. Ah, it's so beautiful out here, isn't it? I'm still terrified of heights though. So let's get back in the wagon. But before we go, there's a lizard right there. Right there. I want to go visit it. I hear people. Hello. I don't see him though. Let's go. Crew Point Overlook. I'm gonna check it out. So here it is. Crew Point Overlook. Pretty cool, huh? I want to go down there. This one is called Wolf Creek Overlook. We were right around the corner over there. I still want to go down there. There's people up there at that overlook. They're probably looking at us and we're looking at them. And that's it. We're going to head back that way. I think we're getting there now. I'm not sure. We'll know when we get there, all right? So now we're in DeKalb County. So we've rolled through 1, 2, 3, hang on. We're on our 4th, yeah, this is it. We're on our 4th county to get here. And this is it, because I recognize, yep, 3 tomatoes on that vine over there. And I think right here on the right is the church. Stopped and showed you before. Yep, like Elton John, it's still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only about 2 hours off track. This place is closed from dawn to dusk. I am not going to take the Tretch roads again. I'm going to search for some liquid to search for some stuff. That's the plan this time. It is bow season in Alabama, so there could be people out here hunting for bows. And you never know. Sometimes you get one and sometimes you don't. I don't look for bows anymore. Kind of grown out of it. I just reached bottom in a different spot, which is pretty sweet. It got a little sketch for a couple of seconds, but that downhill, you know, you really can't get stuck going downhill. Alright, I'm wrong. The same place it was before. Belay my first. Because my last was never mind, I'm wrong. There's nobody here. Why is that noising? I do remember there was a pretty substantial hole right here somewhere. This is where I wanted to go, but I wanted to reach it by Hurricane Creek. So I think what I'm going to do is go over here to the right and get out of everyone's way, since there are so many people out here, and go up through here a different direction. I just got to go over here to get out of people's way, since everybody's up here right now, and we're going to go a different direction. We're going to back up. I don't know the fine art of catching fish in this water. I do know that it's going to be some kind of slick. I had one fish over there in the corner up top, hit like 10 times in a row, but it was tiny. And I didn't know there was a thing called microfishing, but it's the story of my life, microfishing. So I'm gonna find somewhere to, well, I wanted to find somewhere to put this camera so you can watch me catch the fish, but I may have to just show you after I catch the fish. This is Hurricane Creek. So let's have a little go at it. I'm not sure how far I can go, but I'm thinking there may be one lonely fish in here. Let's head upstream at Hurricane Creek. I don't know what that is. The only thing that could possibly hinder us in here is a bear or a hornet's nest, or it gets too deep. And it's already looking like it's getting pretty deep and dark. This is about the time most people leave the woods, unless they're hunting. Yes, that's too deep. My goodness, we didn't get anywhere. So after all those words, after all those dreams, we're done with this adventure of the River Canyon. Thanks for watching my videos.